Hello, my sweet Scorpio. Welcome back to your general energy reading for the weekend. Do remember this is a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest, or check out one of the other signs that might be in your chart if it resonates with you more. Also, if you do enjoy this, please do remember to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, because it does help reach other Scorpios and it does help me grow my channel. This is an energy reading for this week, so I'll be using this deck for your challenge card, and these three decks. Hopefully you can see these a little bit, just in case you're wondering, for your clarifiers. So we'll hopefully get a good picture of your weekend and into next week. So let's go ahead and get started. We don't do reversals on these because it is just a weekend energy reading. So, but I hope you guys are having a great week, and let's get in here. My sassy Scorpios. All right, let's see what we got going on here, shall we? Whoa! You guys got some serious cards. Okay. First, we have the Devil card. Okay. So obviously you've had a week, and going into a weekend, it looks like somebody is really going to give you some trouble, or has been giving you some trouble. Could be anything from a boss to a boyfriend, girlfriend, relationship wise. It could be anybody, as you know, with the Devil card, or maybe you don't know, but if you don't, they are chained together. So a lot of times with that Devil energy, it could be somebody who just is like really like stuck to you like glue. And that, again, could be somebody that's a relationship that's driving you nuts. Or it could be somebody that's really riding you, like your boss is just like overwork, just killing you at work. However, your next card is the Lover's card. And that's used to be the Choices card, right? In the original tarot deck. So what I feel like from that is that you had a relationship that you are maybe trying to break away from. I feel like that's the case, and you've maybe started to move into a new relationship, maybe recently, maybe over an extended period of time. It could be, this could be ongoing. There may be somebody that you're interested in, and you just this weekend, just coming up, you start to try to move forward into some sort of kind of more than just friends phase or something with them. But your ex, or the person that you have had a relationship with in the past, or are trying to break away from a relationship with, is just still hanging around and not really allowing this to go through as easily as you had hoped. They're giving you some trouble. So, I do feel like you definitely have a love on the horizon. You definitely have somebody that you have interest in, or has interest in you. You may not even know it yet. But there is that definite opportunity for love here. But there is somebody who is going to try to definitely mess that up, stick like glue. And of course, I'm sensing that it's either their ex or your ex, because of the way that this card does have somebody tied together. So I feel like it is somebody who, it's a jealousy issue, a definite jealousy issue there. So I do feel like that's going to cause some problems. They may turn up. They may be just causing drama. They may be starting lies. There could be anything that they're doing, generally to try to undercut your new relationship. However, we have a Death card here. I mean, you are throwing out major arcana cards left and right here. Wow. But I think that is actually a really good Death card for you. It sounds weird to say, right? But in tarot, it's one of the only places that a Death card is a-okay, in some cases, because I think that's the death of, the way I feel. And of course, we'll get clarifiers and some information on that with challenges and such, but I do feel like it's the death of, your old relationships, so that you're able to move forward into this new love. I don't feel like it's the death of this new love chance because of this old person. I don't feel like you're going to allow that drama to come back around. I don't feel like your person that you're going to either meet or start moving into a relationship with, or already know and have already started that way with, is going to allow that. I feel like this Death card is a positive. It's going to be where, they finally, your ex or their ex, or whoever this negative energy is that's tying themselves to try to really cause chaos in your relationship, I feel like will eventually, get the hint that you guys are moving forward, and they need to kind of step back, because all of their shenanigans, if you will, are not really getting the reactions anymore that they wanted. Now, how long that will take, I don't really have a time frame on that. It could be something that they get right away. You know the person better than anyone to know if they're the kind that's going to keep at it for a long time, or if they're the kind that gets bored easily with that, if they're not getting the reaction they want. But and it may be different for everyone, but again, I do feel like it is something that is coming. They will eventually leave you alone to be able to have some peace. But let's look at your challenge card, because that'll give us a little bit more insight, I would think, to tell us a little bit more about the Lover card here, the Devil card, and the Death card, as far as how they play together. So let's kind of take a little look at that, see what we're looking at. Can you give us a challenge card, please, for our Lover, Devil, and Death card for our beautiful Scorpios? Because, I mean, I just feel like that's, I feel like it's definitely your past issues. The Hanged Man. So that card being the challenge card tells me that you are going to get inside your own head, or your significant other that you are moving forward with is going to get inside your own head because of this person's shenanigans. It is going to bother you. I don't think it's going to take over. Again, I still truly feel like the Death card is the death of the past issues, relationships, and you are going to be able to move forward with this. I do have a positive vibe here, even with the Devil energy. I do feel like with ending in death, it's you putting a stop to it. But the Hanged Man here does cause me some concern, because I do feel like that's either you or your significant other, your new significant other rather, allowing them to get into your head where you're thinking. The thing about the Hanged Man is it is purposeful thinking. Okay. So it's not like you're stressed out thinking, oh, you know, like if it was like, something where you were stressed or strained. This is more like you are purposely thinking, what should I do? What do I do? But a lot of times that can come off as overthinking. And if you're an overthinker, which I am, and a lot of people are, if you're an overthinker, you know, this could be something where the overthinking could cost you, you know, a relationship, because you're just putting too much stock in this person's drama, their shenanigans, what they're trying to pull. They could be coming in and giving you sob stories. They could be apologizing. They could be pulling it all out, pulling out all the stops to try to break you up with this new person and get you back. Or your new love's ex could be the person doing that. But either way, I feel like this person, the Devil energy, if you will, is going to be pulling out all the stops. And I think that it is going to be getting into your head. You are going to be thinking and listening a little bit more than you probably should. Do remember, this is Devil energy. That's the only advice I can heed to you at this point, is do remember that they're Devil energy, and you cast them aside, or your significant other casts them aside for a reason. You know, there's a reason that they are considered to be Devil energy in these cards too. Because, you know, don't put a whole lot of stock into their apologies, or I'll change, or, you know, or if they're trying to pull shenanigans to lie about the other person, you know, don't put too much weight in what they're saying either. Can we get some clarification on this? So your path, again, so this is saying here, this is saying to follow your path. Do not let outside sources affect you. And I think that's perfect, because again, this is telling you what to do about the Hanged Man. It's telling you, do not get too much in your head. Do not overthink. You know, they might sell you, they might tell you they got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you, but listen, you know, they're the Devil energy for a reason. Okay. They're an ex for a reason, either yours or your new love's, one of the two. Okay. For a reason, and they're going to say whatever they think you want to hear. So if they tell you lies about your new significant other, or vice versa, you know, again, do you really trust them? If they try to say they're sorry, they apologize, they're going to be better, how many chances did you give them before? This is your path, and you should not let your path be deterred by outside opinions, because it's yours. This is your decision, your choice, your path. And again, that leads right back into me feeling like this Death card is you finally putting this to rest and moving forward with your new relationship, because you are really ultimately in control. It's your path and you're in control. So let's get a Moon card here and see if this can give us any further clarification, you know, on that. Wow. I mean, I just feel like this person's going to try everything they can. to split you guys. Discernment. Wow. The discernment's next to the Lovers and the Hanged Man. Well, the Hanged Man is obviously you thinking things through. But again, with discernment, use good judgment, okay? Don't overthink. Don't get too far inside your head. They're counting on that, especially if they know you to be an overthinker. If they know you, right? This person knows you, or they know your significant other if it's their ex, okay? So they know what buttons to push, right? They know exactly what to say. They know what's going to break you. They know all those things. They know that. So use discernment and know your path and your truth, because ultimately you don't want to get caught up in this Hanged Man, mentality where you're overthinking. Ultimately, that's going to destroy your new relationship. You're going to let this ex or this devil energy, your ex, their ex, whomever it is, and it could be somebody else who's just jealous and wants to be with you. Doesn't even have to be an ex. Could be somebody who's been a friend, but they wanted their chance with you and now they're jealous. Or they wanted your chance with your new love and they're jealous. But whomever this devil energy is, you have to use discernment, and remember that the devil will use all the tools that they have at their disposal to try to trick you, but you know them for what they are. Use wise discernment, okay, when moving forward, and then get out of it. Don't hang around stuck in this Hanged Man energy for too long, or you'll overthink things. And that's when you make a lot of mistakes. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it who's an overthinker. I certainly am. And that will cause problems with your new relationship. Don't do it. So your clarification here on your Death card is everyone is on their own journey. How can you focus more on your own path? And again, this is so, how could this be more clear? It's coming right under your Path card, right next to the Death card. Again, it's telling you, stop following anything anyone else is telling you. Anything anyone else is saying, you stop. You follow your path, your instincts, your gut, your discernment. You make your judgment and then go with it. So if you've got a gut feeling, if you've got something, don't trust what somebody else is saying, especially if you know them to be a devil energy or they have ulterior motives. Of course, they're going to tell you what you want to hear. Do not fall for that. Follow your own path. And stop what you're doing. You stop this for a reason. Stop all this shenanigans. Stop them from even having any say in your life. Just cut them off if you have to, 100%. And that may be what you do with the Death card. But again, this is your path. You have to tread it. Your path. So make your quick discernment, but don't hang around too long, because the Hangman is your challenge. Your challenge is yourself, overthinking things. So don't do it. The number 10 and 31 are coming in here if those mean anything to you. So do keep those in mind. But other than that, I think with this, I think it's fairly clear telling you that, there is going to be somebody who's going to try to split you up from your new or incoming love. They're going to play every card they have to play. They're going to try every avenue they can to do that. But you have to ignore them. You have to cut them off, cut off their access to your thoughts, access to your internal path, your internal opinions, because this is your path and you need to be the only one to make the decision going forward. And you know what's right, and you know what you feel, and you know this is devil energy. You got rid of it for a reason, or your spouse got rid of it, your incoming significant other, got rid of it for a reason. So you know what's happening here. So just use good judgment, use good discernment, and go forward. But I think everything's looking good for you. So I do see a new love coming for you. If it hasn't already come to you, it's coming very soon. So just make sure you don't lose them by overthinking too much, and enjoy yourself. But I hope this worked out for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you. If it did, please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Otherwise, I hope to see you back next week for our March general readings. Thanks. Bye.